The lead.
Oh my God.
12-6. From the end zone, here's Pringle. Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. Going to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in. Win in the defense's column.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And not a lot as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Here as he
times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now, meanwhile, they go down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Change after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second down and goal. Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
So it's 3rd and goal now. This is where the KC crowd can make it very tough.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Forced out to his left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes.
Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll roll him out right. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. Now it's Murray. Out to his left. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Murray now. Flushed out right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we have reached halftime with a visiting Cardinals. I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go.